Hello there, welcome to our next village thread. This time we are showing you our star table runner.
So it's available as a pattern, as Helen is showing you.
Yeah.
But look, I've got a whole one here.
A whole one, and this is one of my favourites. It's in a Scandi style, and we have snowmen and even the best fabric ever here, which is like knitted cable.
And there's mittens.
And mittens.
So
super cosy.
This is a really interesting pattern that you don't have to do in Christmas colours, obviously, but it's that time of year, so we're going to show you how you make this up. And you have a central star pointed block, and you then have pieced setting triangles. So this is one of the setting triangles.
Yeah, and depending, obviously, if you use the pattern, you choose your own fabrics, then you can make that pieced triangle look more or less pieced. Doesn't have to look that.
Well, what we do have to say is that this project is not for a beginner.
No.
You do need to be accurate, and with your cutting particularly, I would say.
Yes.
And also 1/4 inch seam allowance is very important.
But hopefully we'll give you a few tips today that we have learnt from experience here. The first one, as you said, with the cutting out. So we have templates.
There are templates included in. The kits come with the full set instructions, or you can just buy the pattern. But the templates in there are full size, okay? And this is one of the star points. And the star points are not symmetrical. Is that the word? You cannot cut these in twos, because they will be, because your fabric would be right side up and right side down, because your two wrong sides are together, they reverse themselves, and that is not what you want. They all have to be exactly this shape. So you must
cut them out one at a time. Single
layer fabric.
Yes.
And this is for the star point and for the background.
Yes, so you have 3 and 4.
Templates 3 and 4. Yeah. Yes. You cut those out individually. Single file fabric, yeah. Single layer fabric.
Yes.
And
so yeah, this is for
the piece that you are wanting. Oh, let me show you this is a star point block.
Yes.
So what you are making are 4 of these. You're making a quarter, and they are all exactly the same. Mm-hmm. So if I set that down there, so the first thing you're going to do is join. I don't think it's the right way round, so I'm going to do that along there.
Yeah.
And that is the first seam you're going to sew, and that starts
to fit together. So that must be the right way.
Yeah. And that's the first thing you're going to do, and that then becomes that.
Yeah.
Then you have 2 half square triangles.
Quarter square triangles.
Half square triangles that you have cut.
Okay.
So those are an easy cut, not templates. Mm-hmm. And so you're joining that to that. That forms the other half of this quarter of the block. So take those away, and what you're going to make are 4 of those. Okay?
Yes.
So here's one I've done earlier. Okay? So you're going to sew this square to this square.
And they're going green side to pieced side around to make like a clock.
Yeah, you're going, in a circle.
Yeah.
And here's where...
And this is all in the instructions, so you can see here we're showing you how to do that.
And this is where your 1/4 inch seam allowances become very important to make these points actually match. Down here, there is a 1/4 of an inch from that red point to the end of the fabric, because you have, of course, to join another set of these on. Yeah, you can maybe see it more clearly on here. Yeah, I do that. Yeah,
the points don't meet at the end.
There is the allowance for that joining to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then that will create this. So for the complete runner, you make 3 of these star blocks, and they go on point. Lots of points in this.
Yeah.
So you go on point there and join them together with the pieced setting triangles.
And this is a pieced setting triangle.
Yeah, green.
Am I going to go on there? Oh, that way.
Like that.
Okay.
And then this one will go here. We don't have a big enough table, but it goes like.
So what
this.
what you
This one there, that would be easier.
Yeah. So what we have here is 2 shades of green in this instance. So this is 2 half square triangles joined together, and that forms the basis of the setting triangle.
So that's what I was meaning before. You can't. It is pieced, but it's not.
It's subtle.
Exactly. Whereas the one on here, which is the mittens and cable, it's a lot more distinguished there.
Yeah, you're forming more shapes.
Yes.
So the setting triangle is based on these 2 half square triangle, and then that's the going on that side, and that is going on that side. So that unit is relatively straightforward to make. All I would say is these triangles have a long bias edge. Yeah.
Be careful with them.
So don't cut them until you're ready to sew them. Leave them as squares and then cut them and sew. You can, of course, put some sizing into it, best press, or a bit of spray starch, but I'm not very keen on that. But just be gentle with them. Yeah.
So we have we only have a few of these left at the moment, but we've got the kits in. This is the last one of these Scandies. So it may not be here anymore when you're watching the video. And then we have the beautiful. This is all Stoff fabric. So they've all got metallic on, and they just luxurious.
The fabric in this pack is exactly the fabric we've been demoing here.
So we have a couple of these left, and if we haven't included any wadding or backing in the kit. If you wanted to, you could put heat resistant wadding inside. If you are planning to use it on your Christmas table. Pigs and blankets and all of that, roast potatoes on top, or if you wanted it for not Christmas, you can make it in other colorways.
So that's the option with the pattern. The kit does include the binding, so everything that you see on the front is included in the pack. So heat resistant wadding and whatever backing fabric you want. Otherwise, the pattern is available. It's 16.5 inches wide by 48 inches long. Now, if you have the pattern, simply add another block on, and you're going to make it probably another 16 inches.
Or likewise, if you could just do 2. If you wanted, if you are doing it for a coffee table or something. So you got really excited you could make these as placemats.
Oh gosh,
life
depends
might be
how
a bit
many.
too
Yeah,
short
depends
for
how
that.
many people you're going to have for Christmas lunch.
Yes.
Anyway, happy sewing, and
Yes.
we'll see you next time.
See you then. Bye bye.